What is up, YouTube? This is the Asian dude. I'm gonna bring you guys a Denver Broncos ebook. It's gonna be free offense, man. Just the whole breakdown of the Broncos offense. I know I did something like this before, but it wasn't real thorough, and I never really had a chance to use it. But now I do, man. I use this in my games now in Ultimate Team and head-to-head, I guess, if I do ever play it. But we're gonna be going over single back, pistol, and shotgun, all different kinds of formations, man. We're gonna be looking from single back. We're gonna be looking at single back deuce, which is basically single back ace. We're gonna be looking at a little bit of Zumbo Z, but probably not a lot. Deuce pair, not really. Dice slot, we're gonna be looking at, which is basically single back doubles. We're gonna be looking at a little bit of Y trips, just a little bit. But mainly we're going to focus on pistol, which is pistol ace twins, pistol bunch tight end, and wide trips and trips. Those are the formations we're going to mainly look at for passing and running the ball. But these other formations are just there just so you can put some variety into it. And as far as shotgun goes, we're going to be looking at shotgun deuce, which is shotgun ace basically. Dice slot, which is basically doubles on, or no, doubles, yeah, just doubles, I think. Dice slot weak, which is doubles weak. But we're gonna, in shotgun, we're gonna look at ace or deuce, dice slot or doubles, bunch weak, a little bit of snugs, and a little bit of dice wide flex, and empty tray, and maybe some empty bronco, but we'll see how it works out right now. But for right now, we're gonna be looking at pistol ace twins. Now this is the formation I like to come out in all the time. Really good formation, man. I'm using the Ravens at this point, but you could have Tyrod Taylor. It doesn't really matter, whoever's faster. But we're gonna look at pistol bunch, and the first run play we're gonna look at out of this formation is strong power. Now this is absolutely a crazy run play, man. Like, notice how the defense is all the way on the, like, most of the defenders are on the right side. You can still basically run it, but what I like to do is just butt tap to the left and just audible. And I don't know why this strong power is much more better than any other strong powers in any other formations. Even in pistol bunch tight end and pistol ace twins is just a weird formation, and the run plays are much better in here. Or strong power, at least. Halfback counter is not as effective. Halfback counter is more effective in pistol bunch tight end. But just look at this run play, man. That was goal line formation. The box was just stacked up with a bunch of defenders. And if you guys don't know what the box is basically that. Imagine the hashed lines. The middle part is basically the box. Or if the ball's on the left hash, it's basically just 5 yards away from the ball either way. But right here, the defense is basically kind of even. But you can run it to either side. I'm still gonna run it to the left side just because there's another receiver there to block. Now, not all run play, or yeah, this is an effective run play, but just mix it up with whatever other plays you got, or with other plays I'm gonna show you guys. Excuse me. All right. So this is gonna be your main run play, the best run play, and probably the only, or one of the only run plays that you will use. And once again, that was pistol ace twins, strong power, really good run play. All right. So for this next one, next run play is just the halfback counter. Same thing, man. No need for me to show that. Halfback dive. Also, you know, let's just come back out in strong power. But let's say the middle is open like this. This is a pretty good example. The middle is open. You could automatically switch to halfback dive. You can motion in this receiver. You can motion in this receiver and get a little bit of extra with the blocking. And look at that, man. What's that? 7 yards. And with strong power, you could even motion your receiver. I'm in strong power. You can motion your receiver, make him come across, and you could get an extra blocking. Right there, the cornerback or whoever was covering the receiver did follow him. But he gets a speed boost, which makes it better for him to block. And you guys will see I'm motioning him to the outside, and you will just automatically get a little bit of better blocking, in my opinion. Now, sometimes the blocking receiver won't block anyone, but that's really up to the receiver, I guess. And in this situation, I'm gonna flip the play because you could do either way. And you know what? The middle's wide open, so why even risk it? Since the middle is wide open, I'm gonna motion him in, and you could just get, what's that? 7 yards, 8 yards, straight up the middle. Alright, so we're gonna flip the play, and we're gonna motion this guy in a couple steps, and then we're gonna run the play. And in my experience, you get better blocking. I don't know why, but the receiver tends to hold on to the blocks way better than they would normally. You could run it to either side at this point, but I'm gonna run it to this side, and this time I'm gonna motion in the outside receiver. And look, Torrey Smith can't block for shit, but he ends up holding him just enough for me to get past him. And that's because when you motion that guy, you like, I don't know why, but you automatically get a little bit of better blocking. And look at that right there. Just look at Steve Smith. Now he got the defense end instead of one of the linemen. He got the defense end, and I'll show you guys an instant replay. He gets a defensive end, and after he blocks him, he ends up cutting, or he ends up blocking downfield. And just watch Steve Smith, man. So he blocks the D end, and it looks like the D end could get him, but he really can't because of the way he's looking at, or the angle he's taking at this point. And look at Steve Smith, senior. He goes upfield and blocks the safety. Now, if I had a bit better users, or if I could read the holes better, I could have easily done a juke move to the outside or the inside and gotten more yards. Now this time we're gonna run it to the left side, but we're gonna act like we're faking it to the right side. Now you can do this. You can do this just to fake out your opponent more. Basically, you could go downfield for 80 yards just running this one play because of how versatile it is. Now look at this. Now it's basically pistol ace, right? And you could easily just flip it to the left side, double tap, fake, just fake these different audibles, and yeah, just fake these different audibles, and you could easily motion this guy back in. And look at that, man. Just even 5 yards, as long as you get positive yards, it doesn't really matter. And this is just a run play, and strong power in the middle. If they start stacking the outside, look at this. The middle is butt freaking naked, and what's that, 7 yards? That's 7 freaking yards, just straight up the middle. And that's because of this one formation. Now this is 1-5-5 prowl, I believe, and at this point it doesn't really matter where you run because it's basically covered. However, you're gonna motion the receiver to the outside, and look at this. Look at the blocking you will get, man. This play is just unstoppable. Now if you do have to pass eventually, and you probably will, most likely, there is one play I have been working on, but it's really not as effective as it looks. Counter Waggle. Now you can use that play, but I don't know. Where is the play? Slots under. Now that's a really good play, but I'm looking at smash. Now when you're running smash, you can run it on either side, but I prefer the right side. But I'm just gonna run it stock, so that way if your opponent so that way you don't give your opponent a different look. Now if it's man to man, hit the tight end on the corner route. The corner route by the receiver right there, Steve Smith Jr. It's not as effective against man to man, just because it's on the left side. If you got a left-handed quarterback, it's different, but with the right-handed quarterback, the way the right-handed quarterback throws, it's just a little bit terrible. You could keep Owen Daniels on his little seam route, but your main read's gonna be the hitch route. And right there, I threw it a little bit late, but it gets open against any defense. Right there, I think it was a zone blitz, and right there, that's man to man. And look at that hitch route. That's gonna be your main read on basically every single play, even cover two zone. He will most likely get open right there with some kind of zone blitz and put on one move, two moves, and you could break for lots of yards. Now right here, you could do that. The way the corner route is that he takes a couple steps to the right and then he goes. And I know this is a man blitz because of the safeties. There's no safety zone blitz that has both safeties blitzing. And at this point, you can hit the corner route and right there I should have blocked the running back or something, give me extra time. That was just thrown really early. But the seam route by the tight end is really good too against zone coverage. Look at the streak, man. The streak is so weird looking. It's not even a streak, it's not a fade, or it is a fade, but instead of a fade to the outside, it fades in. And right there, I had Duquel Jackson looking like an idiot. But yeah, smash is gonna be one of your main passing plays. Whether it's zone, man coverage, doesn't really matter. Right there, I didn't have enough time. I just like leaving everything stocked, but you can block the running back, you can block your tight end, you can do whatever you want. And right there, that was a zone blitz. Torrey Smith is just too fast for anyone to catch, him, and that little hitch route by him is really beast. And once again, the hitch route is going to be your main read. It beats almost every single coverage. Or no, it does beat every coverage until they put flat zone, spotlight his receiver. That's when you'll have a little bit tougher time. Now look at that corner route, the flat zone by one of the linebackers. He gets sucked in by the corner route because of where the running back is standing. He stands a little bit too far back for the linebacker to see him or recognize that he's eligible. And right there, just that post route being deadly, or no, corner route being deadly. And this is just the overall really good play. Look at that. Or bad users by me. I could have just let him catch that, but the post route or the streak route by the tight end will get open. Whether you throw it to the outside, to the inside, does not really matter. This is a money play, and it is the must play to have in either Ultimate Team or Custom Playbook, whatever. And right there, that was just a bad read. I was trying to emphasize that streak a little bit more. And yeah, you could hit him as soon as he gets off the line. Doesn't really matter. It's all up to you. You can't even face catch if you want. Torrey Smith is a terrible example, but you guys know what I mean. You could have Marlon Brown if you are using the Ravens. And that's basically it, man. Just 2 plays out of this formation. But we'll look at PA Counter Waggle. Now this is a good play too. It's just a work in progress. That's the only problem with it. We'll move the ball back a couple, like 10 yards, 15 yards, whatever, just so we could get some extra room. And they're in goal line, so yeah. But right there, it was man to man, and the cornerback was covering. It was man to man, and that route, all these crossing routes beat man to man automatically. And right there, zone coverage. Just wait until one of them gets open. This is like a levels concept. You could even slant the tight end and give it extra crossing routes, so that way whoever's open is open. Look at that slant. He's just wide open, sitting by himself. I believe that was covered too, because I saw the cornerback stay in the flat. Right there, it looks like it's going to be a zone blitz. And look at that, man. The crossing route just gets open. There was 3 hook zones right there, and I know there was hook zones because of where some of the defenders were standing. And right there, that looked like it was cover 4, and the crossing route just gets open. Now, if you need a bigger chunk of yards, I guess you could try to hit the deep post route, but I wouldn't really recommend it. But it is really effective too. You just gotta know when to throw it. And look, there's people coming up to the right side, which means they're gonna be blitzing. Just roll out, and you can playmaker the tight end, or just throw the slant, and it's just really effective. And that was Joe Flacco. Slant the tight end, and we'll try to hit that post route again. Wait until he cuts first. If you throw it any earlier, then the ball will be thrown weird, and your receiver won't catch it at all. And right there was man to man. Look at those crossing routes. I was trying to hit X on that little post route, but all those crossing routes were wide open against man to man. That looked like it was a man blitz. And just look at that, man. That's B right, that's Y right there, that's open. That's the tight end, that's open on the slant. And that's Steve Smith Jr. or Steve Smith Sr. That's wide open too. And right there, that looks like it's cover 4. And I threw it slightly early, and that is what will happen. Now you could try to phase catch with whoever you got at your receiver position, but that was man to man, 2 man under, or cover 2 man, and that crossing route was wide open. Now this is still a work in progress because of one reason, and that's because you gotta read your zone coverages correctly, and that's why it's a work in progress for me. If you know how to read coverages better than me, then by all means definitely use this play, but mix it in with Smash for sure. Smash is a way better passing play in my opinion, just because of how many different reads that you have. And in this play, you're only limited to some because it's either like two routes are closed, or one route is closed, or one route is open. But against man-to-man, this is just a man-to-man killer. But if you mix those three plays in together, I guarantee you will be an unstoppable offense. And the good thing about the Broncos playbook is that this isn't the only thing. That's it too. There's more formations, and pistol ace twins is just something. It's just an option for you. Just think of it as one single option, and the stick play. Now, you may think, wow, it's just stick. What's so special about it? I'll show you guys what's so special. Look at this. Cornerback is off coverage, and basically all you gotta do is smoke screen the outside receiver, hike the ball, and throw the little smoke screen right there. I just got a bad animation, but usually you would get a better animation, and it's man-to-man. Oh, wow. I'm just making bad reads right here, but it looks like it's man-to-man, and right there you could have hit anything. You could have hit that smoke screen and waited for that block, but it's just one of those quick reads, quick plays, something for small amount of yards, and that's basically it, man. Strong power is going to be your main thing. One of the other passing plays you can, the split screen. Alright, I forgot to show you guys the screen. All I do is put the running back on the out route, and it's just much better, I believe. And just make one move, two moves, and you get a nice chunk of yardage. You can also put him on an out route and put the receiver on a drag, and you could easily hit the drag or the receiver and turn off field right there. Instead of following my blockers, I decided to go my own way. But you guys see just how it is. You could even wheel up the running back if. Okay, so never mind. Looks like he's gonna wheel the other way, but even it's man-to-man, you will do so much. You'll do so good. And look at that. Just follow your blocks. Even if you go back 5 yards, you're still gonna be. You can still turn upfield for more yards. Now you can't leave him back on his original route. But I don't see. That's the animation I get a lot of times. That's the only reason why I don't throw it, or I don't have the regular route. But I know this video is getting kind of long, but I'm trying to show you guys as much plays as possible from pistol ace twins. And the other play I was going to show you guys is PAFL stretch. Now for this play, I'm going to purposely sub in Marlon Brown just because of his height. And PAFL stretch, it's going to be one of those stock audible plays. The audibles are right here: stick, halfback dive, flood, and PAFL stretch. And basically I'm just going to fade X, and that's basically it. Now you will get the same concept as the PA Counter Waggle, but it's a little bit different, and it looks like it's man-to-man. And that post route will just kill man-to-man. That route by Y will just kill man-to-man. The out route by the tight end will kill man-to-man. There's basically every play. The backup tight end Owen Daniels will kill the man-to-man, and I believe this is cover 2. Nope, it is not. And I'll try to hit the face catch, and look at that. Marlon Brown just can't hold on to it, but you can hit the face catch. But just one of those good plays too. Man-to-man again. We hit the post route by Steve Smith Sr. And Owen Daniels wide open too. And okay, so man-to-man again, and look at that. Owen Daniels is just wide freaking open. We'll show you guys a couple times. I'll try to get some zone coverage in. Looks like this is cover 2, and when it's cover 2, you have the fade on the outside right there. I threw it a little bit late. You could have face caught that too. Alright, we'll try to get. Alright, so man-to-man again, man. I don't really want man-to-man. I want zone coverage. Try a couple more times. Man-to-man again. That post route is just deadly against man-to-man. Man-to-man again. I know that's man-to-man. I could read defenses real well. And looks like this is gonna be man-to-man, I guess. Yeah, man-to-man again. Man-to-man press too. And Steve Smith just demolishes that cornerback. This is gonna be zone coverage, but doesn't really matter. This is in goal line formation. I'm trying to get a straight up zone defense, but I don't know why I'm not getting it. And it looks like this is it. And that was a zone blitz. I could have hit Y, but I just got blitzed. And man-to-man. Alright, so I'm not gonna waste your guys' time anymore. But anyways, this is an effective pistol ace twin scheme. Next formation we'll look at is probably gonna be pistol bunch tight end. And I hope you guys enjoy. And thanks for watching, guys. And see you guys later.